Hello, my name is Matthew Bellisario. Thanks for coming by the Bellisario Sonic YouTube channel from the heart of the Deep South on the outskirts of Birmingham, Alabama, where we're talking about music, records, doing record reviews, interviews, and more, trying to help keep great music alive, especially jazz, one review at a time and one share at a time by you guys out there. I want to thank you guys for everybody who subscribed to the channel. I just went over 3,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate that. And all the musicians that are featured on this channel, I'm sure appreciate that we can get this music out to more people. And a lot of the stuff I review on this channel is fairly obscure, so you're probably not going to see it reviewed on other channels. Also, I'm a distributor for Bird Box Records. You see that sign behind me and this fantastic album by Alessandro Bianchini, 10-5 behind me. Go to the link below if you haven't been to that website. You're going to find all kinds of great jazz music imported from Italy. I appreciate you guys supporting that, and it's a labor of love. But all of those records and CDs are imported from Italy. Go click on the link below, and I ship out usually the next day when you guys order. So today I've got a really cool jazz album to review for you guys by a musician that I wasn't very familiar with at all. His name is David Friesen. This is the David Friesen Trio. The album is called Midnight Mood, live in Stockholm. Was recorded in 2002, originally released in 2004. I ran across this on Amazon and I listened to this, and this is a freaking kick-ass album, jazz album. A lot of fantastic playing on here. David is a bassist, pianist, composer, and educator, originally from Tacoma, Washington. And at the age of 19, when he was stationed in the U.S. Army in Paris, he actually sat in with Johnny Griffin and Art Taylor. He opened his own coffee house in 1973 in Portland, and that's currently, I guess, where he lives. But he's released over 80 albums as a leader or co-leader, and has been on more than 100 recordings as sideman. So it's kind of a shame. I feel very ignorant for not knowing who David Friesen is, but better late than never, right? So this album here, recorded live, except for, I think, 2 tracks. I think tracks 3 and 7 were recorded at Heavywood Studios in Oregon. And the rest of the tracks are recorded at the Jazz Club Fasching in Stockholm, Sweden. This sounds fantastic. I've been listening to this on streaming. There's great improvisation, beautiful ballads on here, but very, very intense. You know, a lot of people can play beautifully on ballads, but when you add in that intensity that you get on this album, it's kind of unique. So you've got David Friesen playing bass on this. The pianist, Randy Porter, is absolutely fantastic. And the drummer, Alan Jones, awesome. I'm going to play this for you guys. This is just fantastic jazz. You've got 9 tracks on here. They're fairly long tracks. I'm going to play at least 3 of them for you guys, okay? I'm going to play a tune called Equinox, which is a Coltrane tune. I'm going to play that for you guys first. It is freaking awesome. A tune called Before and After, which is a Friesen tune. And I definitely want to play the version of Come Rain, Come Shine. So I'm going to get right to playing these tracks. Let's go ahead and hit track 2, which is called Equinox. We're going to listen to these tracks together. I'll give you my my commentary, as I always do. And let's hit this track 2. Wait till you hear this. Only available on CD right now. I wish it was on vinyl. It's not, but you know, I'm one of those guys that I'm not going to let that deter me from getting the CD. A lot of great improvisation. So again, you've got David on the bass, Randy Porter playing piano, and Alan Jones playing drums. I've never heard of any of these guys, but this is freaking awesome. amazing. Wait. Nice sound of recording. The drums are kind of over to the right. Piano's more down the center. Bass is down the center. This is one of the live tracks. All of them are live except for 2 tracks. Drums sound fairly nice, you know, for on a CD. Piano sounds really nice. Decent sounding recording. You do have some depth to this. It sounds nice. The playing, though, is what just captivated me listening to this. Sounds nice, fat, full. Nice. Midnight Mood, a perfect title for this because it just puts you in that kind of late night type of mood, and but very intense. I mean, check out his bass playing. I just love these trio albums. I mean, I love piano trio records. There's so much space and room for everybody to do things. Says here that David plays a 150-year-old instrument, courtesy of Tomastic Infeld. On tracks 3 and 7, which are the studio tracks, he plays an instrument made by N. Guino, circa 1795, from France. Interesting. Bass pickup courtesy of Underwood Bass Pickups, for those of you guys that are tech geeks. Nice, that was kick-ass. Equinox, a Coltrane tune. Next I want to play called Before and After, which is a Friesen tune. Really cool tune, check this out. That was the longest tune on the album, Equinox, 9 minutes and 18 seconds. These are all fairly long tunes, between 6 and 9 minutes long. So I'm going to play 2 more tracks for you guys. This one called Before and After, and I want to play you their version of Come Rain or Come Shine, which is freaking awesome. It's also a great version of How Deep Is the Ocean on here too, which is fantastic. Yeah, I like the way this was mixed. I mean, you hear the drums more towards the right, depending on what he's playing, though. You hear it over here on the left speaker. Piano's nice across both speakers. Maybe favors the right just a little bit. And then you got the bass down the center. So a nice, rich sound stage. You got some nice depth. structures, and they're really focusing on improvising, having a conversation amongst themselves, trying to keep things fresh with these recordings. So I love the dynamics. With this kind of recording too, you know, even though I'd love to have it on vinyl, if it's not going to be on a really good pressing, very quiet, it's not going to be, even if it's on vinyl, it won't be as enjoyable as it is on CD if it's not a quiet pressing, because on this, a lot of dynamics, a lot of soft passages and things going on. And so if it's going to be on vinyl, it would have to be a very good pressing. So, you know, one of those things where if all you have is CD, I'll take it. It's all about having a great listening experience, right? It's about sitting here just enjoying the music. My thoughts on CD packaging. Leave your comments, because I think they can do a lot better with CD packaging. I honestly think they should come in 10-inch packaging. Let me know what you guys think. So you've got bigger booklets. I'd even pay a couple bucks extra for them to make them in 10-inch where they gatefold, fold out with your, even if it was a package like this, if it was 10-inch size, I think that'd be a kind of a cool format to start doing with CDs. If it was a 45, like a 45 single size, then fold it out. That'd be kind of cool too. Anything to give you better artwork and bigger text, just nicer packaging. So just thoughts there on CD presentation. That was called Before and After. Awesome. We're going to play Come Rain or Come Shine, and we'll close out on this tune. Absolutely phenomenal version. Again, this recorded at the Jazz Club Fasching in Stockholm, Sweden, with the exception of 2 tracks. This next tune is also a live cut here, Come Rain or Come Shine, kick-ass version. Yeah, love the brushes. By David, engineered by Pavel Luki, mastered by Doug DeBrow. Yeah. Yeah, you got just enough crowd noise in the back. You know, I'm a sucker for a good live recording. I love live jazz. That's kick-ass. I love this stuff. You can't tell. Alan Jones on the drums, awesome. Randy Porter on the piano, awesome. And David Friesen on the bass, awesome. Just freaking awesome playing by all these three of these guys. And really a shame I've never heard of any of these guys, and totally killer album. So there you go. David Friesen Trio, Midnight Mood, beautifully intense late night album. Go out and get it. This is freaking awesome. So I appreciate you guys joining me. We'll close out here. I'll just on East of the Sun, West of the Moon, just because I'm just enjoying this so much with sharing this with you guys. Great live jazz. On all tracks except for two of them. And this track here, East of the Sun, West of the Moon, this is one of the studio tracks here. great thing is I love discovering new music, new musicians, new albums. I just stumbled across this on Amazon. I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool looking cover. Let me just listen to this. Listen to this. Started playing it in my car the next day, and I was like, man, this is just awesome. The playing on it's fantastic, just so intense. Listen to this. So I ordered it on Amazon. And again, with the trio, they've got a lot of room. These guys are obviously well seasoned, have been playing jazz for a long time, and they just are able to have this musical conversation among themselves. It's just wonderful. All right, folks, thanks for hanging out. Leave your comments. Subscribe if you haven't done that. Share this wonderful music with your friends. And we'll see you soon. I got vinyl reviews, brand new releases that have just come out over the last couple of weeks I'll be doing here soon. So stay tuned on the channel. And again, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for the 3,000 subscribers milestone that I've hit, which is still, I know, very small compared to a lot of these channels, but it's more than I ever thought I would have, and I'm really, it's just a really, something that I really enjoy doing, inviting you guys here kind of into my house to share this wonderful music with you guys. So, and a lot of it, again, is pretty obscure, so should be better known. All right, folks, we'll see you on the next video. Happy listening. Talk to you later.